If I tell you to buy this, not that, but you buy that, not this, are we even friends? Welcome back everyone. Today's video is going to be a new buy this, not that. This is where I take products that are really similar to each other and I just share which one I would suggest buying. Pretty self-explanatory. Not everything is going to be like necessarily a dupe. Some things are similar in price, some things there is a more expensive version versus a more affordable option, but I tried to keep it to like 2 blushes, you know, 2 lip products, 2 eyeshadow sticks, things like that. I'll link everything that I'm talking about in the description box because even though I'm saying one product that I would recommend based on my review and what I'm saying and your preferences, you might think, hey, actually the opposite one is what would work better for me, and if it works better for you, then that just makes more sense for you to buy that one. Everything will be linked, including my makeup down below. I actually went to Target today and I got this top and I just thought it was so cute, and I have sweatpants on. Of course I do. So let's get started with let's maybe start with some eyeshadow sticks. So I will say, I'm not a big eyeshadow stick girl until recently. Rare Beauty came out with their shadow sticks and I ended up really liking these. I wear these all the time. I take them a lot in my travel makeup bags. I took them to Ireland. I'm pretty sure I took them to Nashville, and I have videos of my travel makeup bags up. They are just something that is super quick and easy for me to grab, to apply. A lot of times I just do one shade and just swipe it all over my lid and I'm good to go. I don't know why I've never really been a big shadow stick girl in the past. The only one that I've ever really like consistently gone back to has been from Sigma Beauty, and their eye bases, specifically in Persuade, has been one that I've used for years. I think my makeup preferences and style more these days is switching to like one and done, very like quick, easy, fast makeup looks. So I think that could be a reason why I've started to come around on shadow sticks, but I'll say the ones from Rare Beauty I just think have really good quality. Now I also recently got these from Kaja Beauty, and these are their Wink Dazzle shadow sticks. I have a pretty recent video of me trying these. I have a short up here on YouTube as well. So on one side you have the shadow stick like you would the Rare Beauty, and then on the other side, if you untwist the cap, you actually do have glitter. So now this I thought was pretty fun. The con to these, I will say, is that in order to get the glitter, you have to actually twist it all the way back on. If you pop it up, even if you just put it down like this, it's not actually picking up any more glitter. So it takes a little bit of time. But for me, I think the Kaja ones are really pretty as well, and they offer something like a little extra boost because it's very clearly, you know, shimmery glitter that's going onto your lids, versus the ones with Rare Beauty, you're really only getting that one shade. These are also the same price. These are both $22. You can get both of these at Sephora as well. So same price. This is essentially is a 2-in-1, and this you just get the one shadow stick. Now with that being said, I still, if I'm recommending buy this, not that, I am going to be recommending the ones from Rare Beauty. Keep in mind, I have had the Rare Beauty for a longer amount of time. I've also really put these up to the test. That's something that I like to point out because it's something that I think is important. When you have something for a really consistent period of time, you've tried them, and you know, I've tried the shadow stick in different countries. I've tried it in different climates. I've tried it at different wear times, and it really continues to come through for me. Not to say that over time, maybe this one from Kaja will end up being a favorite. Truly, I think if it was easier to get the glitter out of the other side, I might choose this one as the winner. One other thing I'll say about the Kaja is that I did get this sent in PR, so I got a handful of different shadow sticks, and I did try quite a few on my eyes. To me, the actual shadow stick side, it doesn't have as much like pizzazz as the ones from Rare Beauty. And again, I've tried a variety of different shades from the one from Rare Beauty as well. I did also receive this in PR. And I just feel like the Rare Beauties can kind of pop a little bit more. Like if I'm using their bronzy shades, it's actually like very bronzy on my eyes. The Kaja shadow sticks I all feel like are pretty light, to the point where if they didn't have the glitter on the other side, I honestly don't think that I would recommend them at all. But I think with the glitter, it kind of makes you be able to tie in a full makeup look. But if you really want that like one and done, you don't have to work hard for it, it's going to be the Rare Beauty. Let's talk about some blushes. So I have two more high-end blushes here. One is from Natasha Denona. This is her mini My Dream blush. And then I also have one from Dior, and this is in Rosewood. Rosewood. Now, I am a fan of the Dior blushes. I actually first purchased the one in pink. These are the Rosy Glow blushes. So I purchased the one in pink, I think it was last year maybe, or like a year and a half ago. I love this blush. I talk about it all the time. I recommend it all the time. I'm just like throwing it at me apparently. I always say that this is my most long wearing blush in my collection. I also always say with the pink that I don't feel like it looks as intimidating in the pan as it does on the face. Now these shades in particular are not necessarily close to one another. I didn't think the Natasha was necessarily going to be close to the Dior in pink, but I did just recently purchase both of these. So I did buy both of these myself. I am an affiliate with Natasha Denona, but we don't get PR. I do have a discount code. It's Samantha March. With Dior, I've never gotten PR or a discount code. Not that that's going to factor into this decision at all. And not similar in color, but they're both high-end blushes that I purchased recently, and I just thought this would be a way to share my little reviews on them. So the Natasha Denona actually has three like little separate sections in here. More of a shimmery shade here, and then a lighter, and then a darker blush. For me, I typically just mix all of these together and put it as one blush on my cheeks. The one from Dior, I actually bought this because so many of the women that went on my Ireland trip brought Rosewood, and it looked so beautiful. I was like, do I really need another blush? I had just bought the Natasha. I already have another Dior blush. I was like, I don't even care. I'm buying it. So I purchased this one from Ulta Beauty, and this is just that beautiful, like deeper rosy shade. I think this would be especially beautiful like in the fall when you kind of go for those more like darker cheeks. I know summertime is coming up. It's already getting pretty warm in Las Vegas. This is still one that I can see myself wearing though all summer long, especially because of the wear time on it. The Natasha Denona is quite a bit lighter on me. I do have to build it up a few times, whereas with the Dior, this could literally be a one and done blush and we're gonna be good. The Natasha Denona, I do need to build up a little bit. I do like that you have, like if I want to go a little bit darker, I can focus my brush out here. A little bit lighter, I can focus in the center. If I wanna have more of a shimmer to my cheeks, I can focus my brush on this outer part. So I really like that you get multiple options in the one from Natasha Denona. And this is only $20 compared to the Dior, which is $40, and you're only getting one blush in here. Both of them do also come with a mirror. I like the packaging on both of these as well. Honestly, I would recommend both of these, but if I'm saying buy this, not that, I'm actually going with the Dior simply because the wear time is so great. The Dior blushes are just very easy to apply. They're very natural to apply, but the wear time is just like insane to me. There's not a lot of blushes that I can wear that I don't feel like within a couple hours I either need to reapply my blush or I'm already out and about and it's just like, you know what, peace out. Like hopefully my bronzer is still sticking on, you know what I mean? The one from Natasha, again, is still so beautiful. This to me is also very natural, very easy to blend onto the cheeks. Again, it just takes me a little bit more time and it's not as long wearing as the Dior. I wanted to compare two different concealers because I've been getting asked a lot of questions of which one I prefer. So I have used and recommended the Nars Soft Matte Concealer. I was gonna say lip cream, no. The Nars Soft Matte Concealer for a long time. You can see that this one is almost all the way gone and I do already have a backup. I use the shade Creme Brulee. This one I was sent in PR quite some time ago. I recently purchased this from Target. This is from NYX. This is the Pro Fix Stick Correcting Concealer. So these are pretty different from one another. We have a pot concealer, we have a stick concealer, we have high-end versus drugstore. The one from Nars is $32 and then the one from NYX, I found it for around $9. Again, it can kind of vary depending on what retailer that you get them from. So I am someone who has struggled with hormonal acne for probably the past like 4 years. I don't even, what year are we in? 2024. It was in like 2019, 2020 when I was going through fertility treatments that I really started to struggle with hormonal acne. Afterwards, I eventually went on to get diagnosed with PCOS, which can also affect hormonal acne. And when I have times where my progesterone is quite high, and my stress levels are quite high, I can once again deal with hormonal acne, which is something that I've been going through for the past, I don't know, maybe like 2 months or so. I'm trying to think. I got my labs done right after I came back from Ireland in January. So it's been a couple months now that I've noticed some of my PCOS symptoms coming back, including acne. So when I am struggling, I do definitely rely on my concealers a lot. And again, the Nars Soft Matte has been something that has been a tried and true to me since the 2019-2020 time frame. This just, to me, covers acne so well, sticks so well, stays so well. It just has this way of laying on your skin where it covers the acne, but in a very like non-detectable way. Sometimes I find when covering acne, it just becomes very noticeable that you're putting something over those spots. You can still have like the bumps and things like that. The Nars was really one of the first products when, and I'll say, you know, yes, I am struggling with some acne right now, but nothing like when I was actually on fertility drugs. I mean, those things do such a number on your body. I have so much respect for any woman who can go through those treatments on a long-term basis, because it was definitely one of the hardest times of my life, not only physically everything that was going on, but mentally and emotionally everything that was going on. But to be able to see it all on my face and still have to come on camera and get on the internet and try to be a positive person and, you know, entertain people and have a positive influence on them was definitely really difficult. And I feel like the Nars was the first product that made me feel not as uncomfortable in my own skin, not as uncomfortable looking in the mirror and not being able to recognize that person. So again, when it comes to the Nars, kind of like what I was saying with the Rare Beauty Shadow Stick, I've had this for a long time. We've been through a lot together. We've seen a lot together. We've had a lot of changes together. So that definitely factors into, you know, buy this, not that. Again, like I said, $32. This one from NYX is definitely a lot more affordable, and I think it does a really good job at covering the acne as well. So I use Creme Brulee in Nars, and then I use 06 Natural in the one from NYX. And this one, I still think that it works great. A lot of times before I do my makeup, I will do spot concealing first on any of those areas, and then I will come in with my foundation. Sometimes I'll then do a little bit of concealer afterwards if I still feel like I need it. I will say when I use the one from NYX and I put it on first, I feel like it covers really well. Once I apply my foundation, I definitely do feel like I need to come back with the NYX and apply a little bit more. The one with the Nars to me is pretty much a one and done. If I use this as a spot concealer and then I put my foundation on over it, the Nars concealer doesn't really move on me. It doesn't really go away. It just stays there. So I think that I can still get really similar effects with both of these products. I just think the Nars is a little bit less time consuming. It's less noticeable on my skin and just covers the acne a little bit better. If price is something that is a big consideration to you, which it is to a lot of us, I still think the one from NYX is a good buy. And I don't use really either of these concealers for on my under eyes. I really just use them as spot concealing or covering acne on my face. So I definitely think that you can still get something similar with the NYX. You just might have to take a little bit more time, and it might not be as natural looking on the skin. So if I'm gonna say buy this, not that, I am definitely going to give it to the Nars. I haven't found anything that can beat it yet, but the NYX is a nice alternative to have, and I'll continue to keep using it. And the last two categories are both going to be lip products. So for one category, I have, once again, high-end versus drugstore. I'm like, I put things on my desk and they just disappear. How? Where have you gone? There it is. Okay, whew. Okay, from Catrice, we have their Marblelicious Liquid Lip Balm, and then from Tarte, the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump, and this is a shimmer glass. So these, again, aren't necessarily the exact same product, but when I was going for a lip balm or a gloss that had some shimmer to it, I got these right around the same time. I did purchase the one from Tarte myself, and this retails for $26. The one from Catrice was sent to me, and this is $6. So $6. You can also get these on Amazon. I purchased my one from Tarte on TikTok Shop. So to me, that is a pretty big price difference. And I like both of these. So the ones from Tarte, you would push it up. And then the shade that I got, again, is the shimmer glass. And this one is in soft pink. I'll be doing some close-ups so you can get a better gist of them. This one feels definitely more like your lip balm, I would say. It's very pretty. It's pretty shimmery. It's not as shimmery as, you know, I bought it on TikTok Shop and I was seeing some of the videos of like the girls making it in like the low light and the dark, and it just like makes it look extra shimmery. In real life, it doesn't necessarily look like that, but like it's still very pretty. And then the Marblelicious one from Catrice, this one is in the shade Don't Be Shaky. So you have the doe foot on it. Again, this one feels kind of more like between a balm and a gloss. So it's not that they're the same like shade wise or anything like that, but the Catrice still gives you a little bit of a shimmer. So I was kind of more comparing to like lip balm products, and both that are on the shimmery side. Both I think are really beautiful. Again, both I would recommend, but to me, the runaway in this category is definitely the one from Catrice. I had to go get this out of my purse. It's in my purse all the time. I basically wore it all last weekend. It's so beautiful. I get so many compliments when I wear this. I love to pair this with the Hard Candy lip liner in, I think it's called First Base or First Base, First Touch, First Line. I don't know, something along those lines. That's like one of my favorite combos, and they are both very affordable lip products. I always get asked what my lip combos are when I'm wearing that, but I don't know how to explain this one from Catrice because it makes the lips look bigger, fuller, juicier, just, it's like your lips, but so much better, and it's only $6 freaking dollars. Like, if I can recommend it, it is definitely going to be this one. I'm pretty sure I purchased the one from Tarte first, and I'd been wearing it. And again, I felt like I just wanted a little bit more from it. Just a little bit more shimmer, a little bit more fullness to my lips, a little bit of like something else. It was missing just a little bit of something for me. Again, it's still pretty. I can still wear it. It's still a nice shade. But for me, definitely the runaway in this category is going to be the one from Catrice. I have also tried just the regular like Maracuja lip plumps from Tarte, and I didn't lose my mind over them. I don't know. They're a viral product, and I'm like, but that one from Catrice, you should really check out. And then lastly, in the final category, I actually have 3 lip products that I am going to be comparing, and these are all bold lips. So I've been trying to get more into bold lips. It was one of my resolutions for 2024. Originally, I said red lips, and then I changed it to bold lips because I've definitely been leaning more towards berries and almost kind of like pinks, which is, I don't wear pink lips a lot, but I've been doing very soft, neutral eye looks, which isn't super shocking to me, but very soft eye looks with a bold lip, and it's just one of my favorites. So a few bold lips that I've been trying recently. 2 I got sent to me in PR. One is from Milk Makeup. It's their Jelly Tints, and this is in the shade Splash. This retails for $24. I got in PR is from Tower 28, one of their juice bombs. This is in Drink, and this retails for $16. And then I did purchase one from Natasha Denona. This is the Berry Pop lipstick, and that one retails for $27. Again, I have a discount code with Natasha. So the Milk Makeup is actually the one that I am wearing on my lips today. I wear Splash a ton. I was doing a lip video to show what it looks like, the difference between not wearing lip liner and having lip liner on. So I wanted to do it with a bold lip so you could really kind of see the difference. So this one is a really interesting one to me because this is a lip product and also a blush product. I will be straight honest, I have no interest in wearing this as a blush. I'm not really going for cream or liquid blushes at this moment. I'm definitely doing more of my powder blushes, a lot of the Dior. I just purchased the new Natasha Denona Hyper Natural Face Palette, which is on my face and my eyes. So I have not used this as a blush, but I love this as a lip product. I went to Austin recently to visit my friend who's also a YouTuber, Angie, and I brought her a shade of this because she was interested in them. Again, I got them in PR. I was like, let me give you a shade. Tell me what you think, because as a lip product, I love it so much, and they stay and they stay and they stay. I have dinner tonight at a steakhouse in Las Vegas, and I know that I need a bold lip that is also not going to move on me as I go through all of these different courses. So this is definitely more of a lip stain. The one from Tower 28 is going to be more of like your tinted lip balm. I guess I could also, I know I'm going to be doing some close-ups, but let me just do some swatches. The one from Milk Makeup is so funny because it really does feel kind of like you're putting water onto you. So we have the one from Milk Makeup. Again, I think if you pair it with a bolder lip liner, like I used Berry Pop from Natasha Denona, I think that it really makes them pop and it's going to stay. The one from Tower 28, this one is in Drink, and this is such a beautiful, bright, vibrant shade. I think this is going to be so pretty for spring and summer. For this, I was sent 4 different shades of the ones from Tower 28. 2 are more of nude, and then 2 are bolder in this kind of bright pink and also an orange. I think that these would make great purse lippies to be able to touch up. Bolder colors are a little bit harder to just touch up and like be on the go with. That's where I think a good lip liner comes in, because the lip liner is going to stay around longer than the lip balm. So then it's still a little bit easier to fill in your lips. So if you're not on the lip liner train yet, this is your sign to get on it in 2024. but this is still so beautiful, and it's just one of those poppy lip colors. Whenever I wear it, once again, I can't find the cap, I always get asked what lip color I'm wearing because it's just that like bold and beautiful lip shade. And then I also did purchase from Natasha Denona the berry lip. I got the lip liner, which I'm wearing, and then also the lipstick. The lipstick is very beautiful. This is more of a satin finish, so you do have a bullet lipstick, and it is more of a satin finish, and this is a pretty deep berry shade. It's not like absolutely red. I was kind of thinking this would be more red on me, but again, it pulls more of that kind of like dark berry, and then you have the satin finish. To me, I'm more of a matte finish or like a gloss or a balm. Something like a satin lipstick typically isn't my favorite, but I really love Natasha Denona. This came out right around the time that I was saying, hey, I'm gonna do more red lips, more bold lips. Natasha's one of my favorite brands. I was like, oh, maybe like I'll go ahead and purchase that. I will say I wanted to bring in all three of these because they're all bold lips. I've been wearing a lot of them recently. I would actually put the lipstick from Natasha at third for this one, which surprises me. To me, I think it's really because of the satin finish. If this were to be a matte finish, I think I would be so much more into it. So again, like I said, you might hear me say something in my reviews that you're like, wait, I actually prefer satin over mattes. Then this might go, you know, to the top of your list. I do love the lip liner though, and I wear the Berry Pop lip liner all the time. I don't really have a lot of red or bolder lip liners because I typically have always done nude. Like, I don't think I wore a red or a bold lip at all in 2023. And when I realized that, I think it was when I was in Ireland, I was like, wait, I should make a change. So this one I've definitely been leaning on, but also Natasha Denona lip liners in general are just amazing. I have so many and I've purchased all of them myself. Noah, Alona, Dana. I love them all. I was wearing Alona pretty much the entire weekend as well, with the Catrice lip balm. Beautiful. So the Natasha lipstick, I don't see myself wearing as much because again, sometimes with the satiny shades, I just feel like they can get a little bit messy. If I'm doing a bold lip, I would really prefer something that's more matte that I don't think is going to move a lot. So with that being said, in second place, I would put the one from Tower 28. I just think these are really fun. They're very comfortable. Even with the bolder lip shades, I do think that they're going to be easy to reapply. Would highly recommend using a lip liner. I like some of the fun shades in the line. I like some of the nude shades in there, but the shade Drink, like I can't help but to reach for it a lot because it's just so poppin'. And especially if I do a very soft eye, that lip is just gonna like bring everything together and just make it pop. So that means the winner, if I'm saying buy this, not that, it's the ones from Milk Makeup. And this surprises me. I kind of thought maybe it would be a little bit, I don't know if I want to say gimmicky or things like that, but it was like, I don't know. But you know, I'll definitely try it out. I want to see. And for me, again, as a lip product, I think it's great that this is, this one is $24. I think it's great that you can also wear this as a cheek product, and maybe someday I will, but right now I do have some acne, and especially active acne on my cheeks. I don't really feel like putting liquid or cream on my cheeks, like, just to be honest, like I don't want to do it. But I like that you have a 2-in-1 product in here. Maybe by the time you know, pool season does roll around and I'm getting very much more into like one and done, this would be a really great option for me, and I could take a brush and apply it, put it on my lips, and boom, be out the door. So that is definitely still an option for me. But as a lip product, I reach for this so much. When I went to Austin last and I just had my little makeup bag with me, this was the lip product that I brought with me, because I know I can put it on and no matter what it is I'm doing, it's gonna stay. If I need to touch up, it's easy to touch up, but really, it's a lip stain. It's not going anywhere. The first time that I swatched these on my hands, I tried to remove them with makeup remover. I fell asleep. I took a shower the next day, and you could still see the swatches on my hands, and that's very similar with the lip stains. Like, you're still going to get that stained look even after prolonged hours of wearing this. So I've been very impressed with these from Milk Makeup. A little bit surprised, but still very impressed with these. So that would be my top choice out of my bold lips that I've been trying recently. All right, that is going to be everything for this Buy This, Not That video. I hope you found these reviews helpful. Let me know if you've tried anything or if there's anything you're planning to pick up, and I'll see you in the next one.